In the golden halls of the sky realm, where the light from 1,000 fires reflected off towering columns of stone, Woden sat upon his throne. His piercing eyes gazed out over the vast expanse of his realm, though his thoughts were far away, focused on a distant world. Earth, the world of humans, Donar the Stormbringer enters the hall, his heavy footsteps echoing. In one hand he grips the handle of the great spear, and the other hand, the radiant hammer born of a star's final moments, a weapon of unmatched power. His brow furrowed as he approached Woden. "You summoned me, father?" Donar asked, his voice steady, though tinged with curiosity. Woden, his great beard flowing like silver rivers, nodded gravely. "Yes, my son, a darkness approaches. Earth, the world of humans, is in great peril." Donar's expression hardened. What kind of danger? Another warlord from the far stars? Or perhaps the Sly One has... "Not the Sly One," Woden interrupted, his voice low and stern. "This is no trickster's game. The alien race known as the Zelathar has set its sights on the world of humans. They are conquerors of worlds, destroyers of civilizations. They do not negotiate. They consume." Donar's grip tightened on the crusher. "Then I shall go to Earth, the world of humans, at once. I will face these Zelathar and show them the might of the sky realm." Woden raised a hand, stopping Donar in his tracks. "Bravery alone will not be enough, my son. These creatures are not like those you have faced before. They wield strange technologies, forces that can bend the very fabric of reality. And their numbers are vast, far more than even you could defeat alone." Donar frowned, frustration bubbling up within him. "Then what am I to do, father? Stand idly by while they ravage the world?" Woden stood from his throne, the weight of centuries behind his movement. He stepped down toward Donar, his eyes filled with a mix of sorrow and determination. "I do not ask you to stand by, but to defeat them, you must unite the people of Earth, the world of humans. They are divided, distracted by their own conflicts. They do not yet know the magnitude of the threat that looms over them." Donar's eyes widened in realization. "You want me to rally them, to bring them together?" "Yes," Woden said, placing a hand on Donar's shoulder. "For the world of humans is not without strength. Their technology, though primitive, holds potential. Their hearts, though often frail, are capable of great courage. But only united can they hope to stand against the Zelathar." Donar nodded, understanding the gravity of his task. "And what of the Zelathar themselves? How can I fight a foe I know nothing about?" Woden turned away, pacing slowly as he spoke. "There is a weapon they fear, an energy source of ancient origin hidden on Earth, the world of humans. The Zelathar's leader, a warlord named Korath, seeks it to enhance his armies. You must find it before he does. Its power will be the key to their downfall, but it will not be easy to locate. The path will test your resolve, and you may have to face choices that will challenge your heart." Donar set his jaw, his mind racing. "Where do I begin?" Woden looked up, his eyes distant as if seeing far beyond the halls of the sky realm. "Start in the place of great light. New York, they call it. There, the leaders of the world of humans nations gather in a fortress of peace. You must make them see what they are blind to. Convince them to set aside their petty squabbles and prepare for the storm that is to come." Donar let out a deep breath. "And if they do not listen?" Woden turned, his gaze fierce and unyielding. "Then you will make them listen, for the survival of their world depends on it." Silence fell between them, the weight of Woden's words heavy in the air. Donar understood the enormity of the task before him. It was not simply a matter of strength, but of leadership, of inspiring hope in a world that had forgotten what true danger was. "I will not fail," Donar said, his voice filled with quiet resolve. Woden smiled faintly, the ghost of pride flickering across his face. "I know you won't, my son. But remember this. Sometimes the greatest battles are not fought with weapons or strength, but with wisdom and unity." Donar nodded. Then, without another word, he turned and strode out of the great hall. As he stepped onto the radiant bridge, the shimmering pathway between worlds began to swirl with light. The energy of the cosmos bent around him as he was whisked away, sent hurtling toward Earth. the world of humans. And as the light of the sky realm faded behind him, Donar whispered to himself, "I will save them. By thunder or by storm, I will save them." Far off, in the cold void of space, the Zelithar fleet moved ever closer to Earth, the world of humans, their ships darkening the stars. But the Stormbringer was coming, and with him, the hope of a safer Earth where humans will live in peace.